Oh my God, I cannot believe what happened on Traitors. Michael Rappaport. He's a bad person, Jesse. I can't believe it. Jesse, no.
He is, but honestly, I'll be honest with you. The second episode, I was rooting for him against Colton. We can get into it when that happens, but I was totally on his side. It was really like a battle of two evils when it came to Colton versus Michael Rappaport. And I kept like ping-ponging between who I should cheer for. And in the end, I was cheering for Michael Rappaport.
Well, I can just like really relate to Colton as somebody who has, lived the first 29 years of his life as a closeted stalker. I can like really relate to
And
it,
I can really relate to Michael Rappaport for hating gay people. I can say that.
You can.
Hating white gays. I can say that.
Yes.
You have to
clarify.
Michael Rappaport for hating white gay men.
You have to clarify that it's just white gays and then everything is okay.
And everything is okay.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to get into it. But if we can, I just wanted him to call him the F slur. That's all I wanted. I would have been like, Team Michael Rappaport, that diva. He was diva-ing, but like not in the right way. He wasn't owning anything. We can get into it, but I will have to say, like, I had ups and downs with Michael Rappaport this episode, but I was ultimately versus Colton. I was like, I'm kind of team Michael.
Yeah, everybody kept not everybody. He kept saying he's so New York City. I mean, what's more New York City than calling someone the F slur,
Yeah, I know.
Being a Knicks fan, saying things like that. I mean,
he did it. That would have been
let us down.
He would have went out in a ball of fury. Maybe he did, but they edited it out. No, I think they would have kept it in.
Yeah, we're waiting for the F slur cut to come out.
Yeah,
it's like the butthole cut of Cats. We're still waiting for it to leak.
It'll happen during the reunion.
Yes.
They'll show it during the reunion.
Yeah. So Jesse, we first saw you for the cast assessment of this season of the Traitors. How are you feeling for these first 5 episodes?
Good. I feel like I got some right. Remember when I was like predicting who the Traitors would be?
I remember you saying Lisa Rinna.
Yeah, definitely Lisa Rinna. I forget who else I said. I think I might have said Johnny Weir, who's honestly giving nothing.
Johnny Weir, yeah. He's better than Tara, but yeah, because we thought they'd be doing Olympics promo, but we didn't say Rob, and it was so obvious. Of course, I was saying on the last episode, like, of course they're going to have somebody from the most popular reality TV show on television.
Yeah, and they have to have have a guy, and who is it going to be? The cake pop star, I know. But I think this is, when I was watching the first episode, I was like, this is a great trio of Traitors. I really do like them.
Yeah.
I think they work well together, even though they don't make sense, but they do. But honestly, I do think Dorinda should have been a traitor. She's kind of flopping, but hopefully her time will come. But I think if it was 3 housewives as traitors, I would have died. But I think Rob is a good third traitor for the other 2.
Yeah, their energy really counteracts each other in a weird way that I kind of want to see them do other reality shows together or have like a bizarre fucking talk show or something.
The Amazing Race.
Yes, please.
And Rob just carries both of them. Candace is so tiny. That's what I kept realizing in the turret. Like, Candace is tiny, and Lisa Rinna's kind of tall. She's almost as tall as Rob.
She is tall, yeah.
Like,
I'm glad that finally, Colton, I'm glad that somebody finally pointed out that she wears sunglasses all the time. Because I was wondering, is this something that she does outside of Traitors, or is this just a Traitors thing?
No, this is 100% her. She's all like, it's a Hollywood thing where she wants to exude dominance or like show that she's like powerful and important. Like, oh, I can't, I always have paparazzi flashes on me, so I need the sunglasses. I think that's just like a Beverly Hills thing. I think she's always wearing some type of fucked up sunglasses. So I don't think it's necessarily a traitor. I think it helps her. I think it does help her in the game because she doesn't have to like make eye contact with anyone. So I do think it does help her, but I don't think she's doing it solely for this show.
It's just funny because they're always like, a lot of the times their sunglasses, you that look like you can buy them at like a gas station.
Exactly.
In a cool way, you know.
That's what the housewives are kind of known for. I know the Salt Lake City girls brought like the huge, chunky, like aviators back into canon. You know, they brought them back into pop culture. So I think, yeah, the housewives are on the sunglasses game. So I think she's trying to bring like the bug ones, the ones she was wearing in the cage. Like she's doing a lot for sunglasses this season.
I think Salt Lake City might be so popular that they might be too big for the Traitors. We might not even ever see them on the Traitors.
Yeah.
Like wherever I am, people are watching that fucking show. Like people have never
immediately
seen Housewives.
Everyone would just be like, it's the Salt Lake City girl.
Yeah.
Everyone would just, but like I'm telling you, like Meredith wouldn't know what's going on.
No.
Lisa wouldn't, like no one in that cast would know what was going on. At any moment.
The grandpa fucker would just want to fuck her grandpa.
Stop.
That's all I can think about when that show is on.
Honestly, Mary would be like, I can't tell a lie. She wouldn't be a good traitor because she's so like godly. She wouldn't be able to lie because it's
what do you mean she's so godly? She's a cult leader.
No, only in a good sense. She's doing it for the Lord, so it's not a bad thing. I'm Team Mary. I'm still Team Mary till the day I die.
For the Lord?
Yeah, she's not a cult leader. It's not a cult if it's God.
Are you sending her money?
I would if I had any.
You
Any money I'm making from this, Max, I'll send to her.
Wow. You should join my Patreon. You know, we're part of the Lord, right? Everybody?
Yeah. A percentage will go to Mary's church in Utah.
Well, anyway, I haven't done an intro in a while, so this is Reality Alert.
That wasn't the intro?
No, well, this is Reality Alert. I'm Max Gieser. This is our wonderful guest, Jesse Esparza. Anyway, we're always live, and you can check that out when we're announcing things on at Reality Alert Podcast on Instagram, and we are currently live on YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram simulcasted. Best way to find that out is on Instagram, but you should subscribe to everything and turn on those notifications. Give us ratings 5 stars. And you should head to patreon.com/Reality Alert. We have trials and an ad-free tier. And Jesse, do you want to talk about yourself at all? Plug yourself real quick. Why should people think you're funny or anything?
I don't know. I'm a writer. I've written on some shows. I directed Max's sketch team. I still do, actually. I said directed. Like, it's a big secret. I'm gonna cancel. No, I direct Max's sketch team. I do a lot of stuff at UCB. I was raised on reality shows. So yeah, my opinion matters.
It does. After this episode, will you finally follow Reality Alert on Instagram? And why don't you? Why don't you follow us? You've been on the show. It's weird.
I forgot. I think I thought I did.
I think it's intentional.
No,
is it like a ratio thing?
No, I will. After we finish recording, if you remind me.
I should not have to. It's weird. Guys, I messaged Jesse back and forth via the Reality Alert account. I don't have his number for some reason. And he doesn't follow. He's too good to follow the podcast that he's on.
But I accepted the follow request. So I feel like that was, I accepted the message request. So to me, that was following you back in my mind. So I need to make the jump and do it.
Too good for Reality Alert. Wow.
Yeah, I know. I'll do it. And I'll promote it.
All right. Well, let's get into it. Let's get into this first breakfast on episode 4. So they're doing this tree testing thing to figure out.
And can I just preamble this whole thing with, I saw both episodes at a crowded bar last night. So I wasn't able to take notes, but I do remember what happened, but it's just going to come to me piece by piece. But that's
okay.
All. I have to
luckily,
say that
I am here, and I watched this at a library, the opposite of a bar, so I could study it. I had my books around me.
Perfect.
And so Ron comes in first, and everybody hates this fucking guy. They fucking hate Ron.
Is it because he went so hard for Portia, who ended up being a faithful? But I could do a whole episode about Portia and how she's literally like, I killed Ian, I'm the traitor, and everyone's like, what? She's like, I didn't mean that. She just misspoke. That's just who she is.
Is Portia like a beloved person in the Bravo universe.
Yes, and she's just a dumbass. She's just like a dumbass. Like, she's the one that's like, there's 200. She literally says there's 265 days in the year. She thought the Underground Railroad was a true train. Like, she just doesn't know a lot of things, but she has a big ass and she's like good looking. So she doesn't really have to like be smart. But every single slip, I was like this. She's not a traitor. She's not a traitor.
Is she like the people's princess? Why is everybody so upset? And why are they? I mean, it's just so weird.
She kind of had a redemption arc when I think she got taken off of Real Housewives of Atlanta and then got added back on. I think she had a spinoff as well. Oh. And so I think she has a really big following, and people just want her to do well. And she's in a lesbian relationship now. So I think she's taking a page out of Gabby's book. And so she's really kind of skyrocketing in the charts. So I feel like she's really beloved by everyone. I mean, she did accuse a cast member of raping her or like attempting to drug and rape her. But like, that was like in 2016, you know, leave it in the past. I know we're right now like bringing things up from 2016, but this is a point where we need to leave it in the past.
Yeah, I'm so sick of this 2016 thing already. So boring. And then do you know what the biggest red flag is? When people are like, 2016 was the best year ever.
Yeah. We know what happened. We remember what
really
happened.
Really red flag.
Wasn't good for me.
I know, it's really weird when people say that.
Yeah, I think people hate Ron because of what happened to Portia, and I really do think people think that he is a traitor.
Yeah.
And I think the faithfuls all think that he's a traitor.
I have to say, I feel like this is probably bad for his, like, I feel like this would be good exposure for him career-wise, but he's not coming off funny.
He's not getting any new fans. And he did. He's actually, I was like, I didn't see the shade of him until the the 5th episode, when Dorinda was like, I want to know about your family. He's like, fuck you. I don't give a fuck about your family. I was like, oh, Ron Funches?
I thought you were nice.
I know. He seems like a nice person, but I think he's over it. I think he wants to go home.
Yeah.
I don't think reality TV is for him.
No.
He's not getting any new fans, and any fans that he did have are probably like not watching the show.
No, I mean, being around all these people seems terrible too, but like that's not how you play the game, you know?
No,
and it's just, it makes him look like an asshole.
Exactly. And coming from someone who would be the same exact way, he shouldn't be doing that.
No. But you would love being around Dorinda, though.
I know, but the part of me would be like, I don't care about any of you people. But I'd be
I'd be like, guys,
I would never say it. I would never say it out loud at a round table.
No, because we need the money.
Exactly. You got to play the game. That's what these people are doing. He doesn't know that you need to play the game.
Well, I did get some pertinent info regarding the whole Portia thing from a listener. Vegan Me says, Rob C said he clocked that there was a secret traitor because it was on the UK version. He was pretty sure there were 4 traitors and explained his theory to Portia, and she repeated it. So that's why she had that slip up about why there were 4 traitors.
Oh, but they told them. Didn't they? They told them the first episode that there was a secret traitor, right?
I think, but he clocked that.
But they didn't know that there were 3 other traitors.
I think maybe he clocked that the traitor was secret to the other traitors or something. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know. This is just what the listener said.
Okay, and not to disparage your listeners, but literally that's the whole first episode.
Yeah, Vegan Me. Rob, what does Rob Zesternino know? He got out. All right. So yeah, so they test these people doing this whole thing. Who do you think did the best job, and why was it Lisa Rinna's incredible reenactment?
Oh yes.
Oh, yes. She made Harry Hamlin proud.
Yeah, she really laid it on thick. But I feel like a la Phaedra Parks, that's just who she is, so she can get away with it.
Yeah,
she was very much just like wide-eyed, big-lipped, just like, and then there's an X, you know, and it's very like dramatic, but like no one's gonna clock that because it is Lisa Rinna, the Eminem.
Big-lipped, like that was a decision she made in the moment. She took out filler and injected it mid
and everyone's like, that's Lisa. That's Lisa Rinna.
I loved when Ron said that's exactly what happened. It's like, Ron, that we know that's not what happened. He's just I'm over it.
It might have been editing, but they didn't really question the others as strongly as they did Lisa. But maybe because she's just the most entertaining.
Yeah, they were like, she'll do something fun.
They want to show at breakfast. This shit takes an hour, 2 hours. They wanted some entertainment.
Yeah, and then we get like this little hint from Eric where he's like, I have perfect pitch and I heard a laugh and I know who it's gonna be. Yeah, and so everybody, we talked about this a little bit during the cast assessment. We thought it was a misunderstanding where we thought he was a cake pop artist instead of a K-pop artist. Maybe he is a cake pop artist though, because he certainly can't hear.
No, but here's my thing. Even if he heard whose laugh it is, no one's laughing 24/7 in the castle. He wouldn't be able to pick up on like, oh, this is this person's laugh. Based on their voice, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, I laugh like a really distinct laugh. Like I feel like maybe Michael Rappaport has like a very distinct laugh.
Yeah, but I don't believe it either. Who's laughing behind him in the tree? Who's like guffawing?
Yeah,
I don't get it. I don't believe him.
Yeah,
I don't believe that he'd be able to tell whose laugh it was based on what I would assume would be like a 1 second laugh. Because anyone who's laughing would be like this, and like cover their mouth and try to hide it.
Yeah. But if somebody said that, I would totally be like, great. Either this is evidence or you're like burying your fucking self. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like whenever somebody throws out evidence, it's great.
These faithfuls are fucking idiots. That's the theme of this season. The faithfuls, every single one of them is wrong. As the 2 episodes I watched like progressed, I'm like, no one has named one correct traitor. They're so passionate about other faithfuls. Like they're clocking the wrong people. They're not one name has come up. Right.
Yeah, it's kind of fun how bad they are.
But it's so entertaining to watch.
We have the Purple Jordan asking a question. Do we actually think the traitors were with the people who weren't murdered? I feel like it was a PA or something.
3 PAs?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I think Jam Jam says, she was there 3 times. I think that they might have been, but I'm not sure if the traitors went and
because that's a long night. That's a long shoot.
Yeah.
That's a very long setup. That's quite a long time because every scene is probably like an hour if we're guesstimating. So that's like 4 hours of scenes like that. That's a good point. But now we're getting a peek behind the curtain. So I don't know.
Yeah,
they would have to be like perfect body doubles too. So tall ass Lisa Rinna, tall ass Rob, and then tiny Candace. That's like 3 very specific body doubles.
But I mean, all we saw was the end of episode 3 was each of the people pleading their case while tied to the tree
without the other people in the shot. It was just like a close up on their face.
So
it could be.
Yeah, I think Purple
so maybe it was a background actor who laughed, and then Eric was like, "I got it," but it was not even a traitor. That's interesting. That's very interesting.
And her laugh sounds just like Tiffany. It's Tiffany's long lost twin, and she had no idea. For Eric,
Tiffany was the background actor. She needed extra money.
Yeah. I don't think any of these people really care that Tiffany needs the money. It
did hit me in the end. I was like, oh,
I know. I feel bad for her because she's probably the only person that needs the money.
Yeah.
Because everybody else has
more than everyone else. Yeah.
Everybody else has one or is like a housewife.
Everyone has like a Cameo account. That's like $100.
Yeah.
Everyone go get a Cameo from Tiffany, please.
Please. But first, patreon.com/reality alert. Very worthy cause. So Caroline is murdered. We're gonna send her ass back to Dubai.
Yeah. That was a cold line from Lisa Rinna. I'm like, does she hate her? I think there might be some tension. I think Lisa Rinna might actually hate her.
Okay, you would know better than me. I can't tell with the housewives ever what's happening.
It's like more cheeky, but she literally looked her dead in her eyes and was like, "Go back to Dubai, bitch.
Yeah.
I won't see you at BravoCon." Is she gonna kill her? I don't get it. Like what that felt very personal to me.
Okay. Do housewives have diplomatic immunity? Or are they allowed to kill each other? Is that
as long as it's at BravoCon?
Okay,
they can do it. Yeah, as long as it's at BravoCon, they can do whatever they want. But for me, I feel like this felt personal. And Candace and Rob were both quiet as a mouse. And Carolyn was like, "What's going on?" And Lisa Rinna's like, "Fuck you, go back to Dubai, you stupid bitch." I was like, "Damn, okay, go Lisa."
They're getting all into it, and Rob's like, "The order of the traitors, you're dead. Whatever, let's go."
And Lisa's like, "Fuck you, you stupid bitch." Yeah. Oh my god, it was very intense. I don't miss Carolyn. I don't think.
Yeah, I haven't thought about her till this moment, and I'll probably never think about her.
I think that was a good idea. I never watched an episode of that season or that series, so
yeah,
I can go back to not knowing who she is. That's fine.
We get to people think that Jam Jam asks her how long the ceremony was, and Tiffany is like, "Oh, Jam Jam is a traitor because you said ceremony." You just shouldn't talk.
It's like you can't talk.
You can't talk. You can't.
Because anything could be taken as an aha, you're a traitor. You know, that's what's really hard about this game. Is you can't say anything.
Yeah, it just
or you have to be ready to defend yourself. I would, or just be like, you sound stupid right now. It's a ceremony. What else? What else would you call it?
Yeah, I know. So it gets after breakfast, and Colton, he gets on his Pilot Pete windmill fucking pants.
Hate him so much.
Pilot Pete or Colton or both?
Colton. Both, but more so Colton.
He's so charming.
Can't stand his ugly sweaters, his stupid shirts with the capes. He thinks he's Pilot Pete. He wants to be Gabby so bad. He wants to have a podcast and be beloved. Bitch, you stalked someone. That's the thing. We'll never forget that, Colton. And even the new fans to the show who don't know you will know that. You stalked someone. You put a tracking device on her car, and now you want redemption because you're gay. No, I'm not having it. Not on my watch. I'm not a fan. I can't wait for him to get killed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And on top of, even if you just took away all the stalking stuff, he's fucking boring.
And he's doing too much. He's doing too much too fast. He's trying to be
lame.
He's trying to be the ringleader, and it's this isn't how you win. You're not doing well. You're getting all the wrong reads, and you're it's just inaccurate. I don't like it at all. He's ruining the game for me.
I'm sick of these good chip lollipop schmucks that come out around episode 5 and go, "Let's go, everybody. We're gonna make a big move," Get
but
out of here.
I don't think enough people respect him in the game to follow him, which is great. You know who needs to be that archetype is Natalie. I feel like she has the charisma to kind of take over the Pilot Pete, Dylan Efron archetype. I think people should be able to follow her. She's not making big moves yet, but I feel like she has the capacity to.
Because she's an actual good strategic player.
Yeah. And she's too busy carrying the challenges on her back.
Yeah. Oh, but he played football for 18 years.
Yeah.
And this is how you play, football,
Yeah.
So this is how you do it. Yeah. This is how you stalk. So we get to the mission, and they have to light beasts on fire, and they have the thing where you call out shields and stuff. What do you think about this challenge?
I was ordering food. I was ordering food during this moment, but I will say they're doing a really good job of making the challenges not interesting to watch, but at least like you should kind of be looking to the screen every now and then to see what's happening, because they do kind of affect the rest of the episode. In other challenges of past seasons, it was a full fast forward and nothing changed and nothing mattered. This time they're kind of mattering with like killing, like setting people's shields on fire or whatever. That's actually affecting the game and kind of like swaying people, I think, which I think is good. They're using the challenges for more than filler.
Yeah,
so I'm pro.
So much better. It took them too long to figure that out, that the challenges should be
still I'm ordering food during the challenges, but like.
So what did you order? What did you get? Nachos.
Yeah.
Was there meat on the nachos or no? Chicken. Okay. How were they?
Good. They're okay. I don't want to plug this place because everyone's like, this has the best food ever. It doesn't. It doesn't at all. But it's food that is edible and you can eat it.
Now we all want to know what the place was.
It's High Tops in Los Feliz. Yeah. Everyone talks about the food and how good it is. It's overpriced. Why am I going off about the food?
The food is fine there. The food is fine there.
FINE. It's fine. But people like rant and rave. They think it's because it's a gay bar. You're supposed to eat cockroaches or something.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's good. It's fine. The nachos were good. But every now and then I would look up and try to see what was happening. But I think, the challenges this time around are much more intriguing and you have to watch them.
Yeah, the first 2 times I went there, I didn't realize it was a gay bar, so that was really impressive.
Yeah, all eyes were on you, and you're like, "Excuse me."
I'm just so accepting of everyone, you know. I didn't, and then I looked at the pictures on the wall the 3rd time I was there, and I was like, "Oh, that's
those guys,
butt."
They're not wrestling.
Yeah,
they're not.
Yeah, so much of people, you know, they're up for murder.
But I still think that the challenges are BS and they're going to win the money anyway. They always end up with the exact amount of money that they say is on the line.
Yeah.
So I feel like the challenges are moot, especially in the 5th episode when they were counting down to the fountain being turned on. It was like 5, 4, 3, 2, just in the nick of time. I'm like, there's no way. I
think it was just production was like, we set up this cool blood fountain. Are we not going to do the blood fountain? I was like, we're obviously going to do that.
They're in on it, knowing that we know that it's all bullshit. And so they do make it seem like it's down to the wire just to like, you know, just to poke fun at themselves. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the challenges don't matter at all.
I wish there was a way to fix this. It's just hard with like the age range to like make the challenges.
I did see a tweet that was like Donna Kelsey had to sit out every single challenge because she couldn't do anything. And I was like, yeah, some of these housewives can't do anything. So the challenges should be for immunity, like Survivor. That's what I think. Otherwise, it's like the group challenges to win money. It's all a facade. So I do think the challenges should be immunity challenges to see who gets a shield. I know they're trying to bake that into the money pot challenge of it all, but I feel like at this point, we don't care about how much money they make because they're going to be making $250,000 by the end of the season anyway.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't give a shit about how much money they're getting.
But if it was if it was all like, there's 4 immunity shields and it's a stamina challenge and the last 4 standing are the ones that win, and then they can be making deals within the challenge, like on Survivor. Like that's at least compelling to watch, and it kind of makes a difference in like the voting or the murders, you know, like that actually changes the trajectory of the show. Whereas these challenges, it's just like, it's complete like bathroom time. They don't matter at all. For next season, for next season.
How about just no challenges? Maybe they flip coins and then they get you know, let's just skip it, you know. But I feel like there's not, because like I feel like because the traitors are so good or the faithfuls are so bad, like there's not that much actual strategy happening this season.
What's insane, I'm sorry, I don't mean to talk so much, but what's insane, and they clock it later, but the traitors don't say a goddamn thing at the round table. They just let the faithfuls go after each other, and they are doing their work for them. Lisa Rinna gets clocked later, but she says nothing. She doesn't say a word at the round table. Rob doesn't say a word. Candace is the one that's kind of stepping in there to kind of play mediator, but otherwise it's the faithfuls all looking like traitors going after each other. It's crazy to watch.
Yeah, but think about previous seasons, like you go back before that, and then you would have like different alliances talking and then strategizing before the round table, trying to figure out who's it going to be for long periods of time. We get like 2 minutes before a round table after a mission, and then we go to a long round table. I'm like, where is the gameplay and strategizing?
I think it's because they cut most of the game players.
Yeah.
And so no one knows what they're doing. No one knows that you need an alliance. But I think that's more compelling. I mean, I think that's more interesting because on previous seasons, it's like, oh, great. It's the gamers versus the housewives. And it's just a voting thing. I think in the Sanders season, it didn't matter who the traitors were. No, everyone in the castle knew who the traitors were. It was not a game of find the traitors. It was a game of our alliance versus your alliance, who's going to be at the end to then call out the traitors and win. That's what that became about. It became about clear alliances and clear lines in the sand. Whereas this season, there's no lines, but there's no alliances. And so it's literally every man for themselves.
They're just so bad at this.
Yeah.
It's crazy, though.
I don't know what's better to watch, because I do feel like even though the faithfuls are terrible and going after each other, at least it's like funny to watch. Lisa Rinna sit back.
All good. It's like Survivor Gabon is like a season where like everybody sucks at it, but it's like an amazing season.
It's very compelling to watch. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's all good.
Yeah. It's a different flavor of Traitors, which I think is what we needed.
Yes.
Rather than it just being like numbers and alliances. Sorry.
Yeah. So during that challenge, Monet mentions that she's suspicious of Lisa being a traitor.
Oh.
Yes, that's where that comes up.
I missed that part. She said that?
Yes. That's where it first really starts to come out.
Okay.
And I think that Monet says that to Candace. And yes. And on the way back, Tiffany lets Maura know that Ron thinks she's a traitor because of the light footsteps. Another thing that it's like, that's even crazier than the laughing. Like, only Maura could have those footsteps.
Yeah. Honey, that's a production assistant. That's a background actor.
What?
That's the thing. Anything could be like evidence at this point. Anything can be evidence.
Back at the castle, Maura starts targeting Ron, and then Natalie sits with Ron, and Ron's like, I'm not always on, okay? And that's why people think that I'm a traitor. But I'm like, we've never seen you on in any of the footage. We've never seen like the friendly Ron Funches from like when he's on Nailed It or doing stand-up or anything.
This game really changes you. It really does change like how you think and how you want to that's all out the door, I feel, because you're so in the game mode. Also, can I say a very funny like aside? My friend has never seen an episode of The Traitors, and he was at the bar with us, and as soon as Maura came on, he was like, whoa, is that AI? Like he thought that the contestant was like Tilly Norwood, like an AI contestant, and I was like, no, that's just a very made up contestant from Love Island. He was convinced that it was like an AI, which I think could be a good twist. But then I was like, I kept watching it through that lens of Maura being like an AI generated contestant, and I was like,
could be,
she could be. That could be the twist. That could.
No
be
one really interacts with her that directly.
Exactly. And who could wear leather, that much leather, the whole day? Like, come on.
So we get to the round table, and Colton, he plays the this aggressive game that only a QB could play. And he says, Tiffany, you're the traitor I'm going after tonight because you wanted to go after Michael, Jam Jam, and Ron and had a strategy.
Yeah, he was so against her, and I can't remember why.
Because only a traitor would have a strategy to go after 3 people. I don't understand how that makes you a traitor.
Yeah, it was, but he was so lost in the sauce of like, I have to get this person out, that it left such a bad taste in my mouth. But she really served it back to him. She gave some amazing round table moments.
Yeah. I just and she just got so unlucky that like Eric happened to have this bullshit.
I know, but she was holding her goddamn own. She was you're not a smart person. You're not smart. It's my turn to talk. You're an idiot. I'm smarter than you. I was like, the whole bar was clapping the whole time because I think we all hate Colton. So we were all loving it. But then, yeah, I think the nail in the coffin was definitely dumbass Eric and his dumbass.
The whole gay bar hated Colton?
Oh, yeah, we hate Colton.
Wait, I thought that representation mattered.
We hate him.
What? He's
Max.
Wait, the gay sports bar hates Colton?
Yes.
No,
we hated him. We need him to go. We hate his dumb wrong ass.
He's an American hero.
No, here's the funny thing.
Over that wall.
No, I think that this is having such a bad opposite reaction of what he wanted to happen on the show, which I think is great karma. I think everyone is seeing him for who he is, which is like a try hard, and we just hate him. I think, yeah, most of the gay bar was against Colton, which I think is par for the course.
Jordan says, yes, the gays hate Colton. Can confirm.
Because he's just like ridiculous. He's a ridiculous person. And so we were very Team Tiffany during the round table.
Yes. Just want to say I was being facetious. Anyway.
That's the thing. Someone also called out like everyone on the show is gay. Every man on the show is gay. And it's like, oh, that's true. That's true. So you can't pull the gay card. I mean, you can. We'll see it happen.
Michael Rappaport is gay?
I mean, he wants to be, honey. He really does. He wants to be a housewife. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tiffany was really holding her own until Eric's dumbass, oh, my ears are so good at hearing laughs. Yeah. I've never heard Tiffany laugh once. She's so serious.
I know. When does she? You know what? He should just stick to fucking making cake pops, okay?
I know.
Stick with your little Starbucks endeavors.
What's terrible is both of them were sitting next to each other, and they were like so together in them thinking that they were right, and then got a traitor in Tiffany, and it was just so horrible, but awesome to see them wrong.
I know, but I'm sick of the gamers going home. Leave one gamer safe, okay?
Yeah, they really do need to do that. But I think this is the season of the housewife. I think this is the season that the housewives are reigning supreme.
Or is it the season that Cake Pop guys are
we'll see.
I don't want Cake
Pop. There any other accusations? I forget.
Who did you know, Ron was thrown out.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany and Jam Jam got into it.
Oh, right.
The votes were Tiffany 14 votes, Ron 2, Jam Jam 1, because Tiffany voted for Jam Jam.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, Michael voted for Ron.
It's because of stupid Eric. That's the thing. These faithfuls are so persistent in thinking that they're right, but they're so wrong. Every single person that spoke, every single faithful that spoke tonight around the round table, everyone was wrong. No one clocked even one traitor. And Lisa Rinna, again, I was aghast. She said nothing, and I was like, she's playing it right. She really is playing it right. Because no one's coming for her. No one clocked Rob. No one clocked Candace. Everyone is so forthright in thinking they're right, but everyone is so wrong. It's amazing to watch.
But like Rob, I think that fits his personality. I think Candace, I don't know that well, but she's talking to some degree, which seems to fit her personality. But I think I think Colton clocking Lisa makes sense, because wouldn't she be talking at the round table?
I know, but it's hard because once you look at all the people that are talking,
I know
so much, they're all under fire. So it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't. But I think this will have activated Lisa, and I'm excited to see what she does with it.
Sounds good to me.
But I think Candace is really the smartest one Honestly, because she's staying consistent and voting for Ron, who she knows is a faithful. And every time a finger is pointed at her, she could be like, I always voted for Ron because I thought he was a traitor. So I think she's doing it right. And she's talking just the right amount to kind of, and she's acting as a mediator in the round table to kind of bring it back to like discussing openly without, pointing too many fingers.
Yeah.
So I think she's really doing it right. Rob, yeah, I think he's doing it right too. He just comes off as dumb, so he's playing dumb, but I don't know if he's playing or if he's actually dumb. But he's doing a good job lying low as well.
Yeah, I can't directly tell his level of intelligence, but he's playing the game well. So he is like, but I don't.
He hunts snakes. I think he's dumb, but I think he's playing. He's still playing the character of being dumb very well.
Steve Irwin was a crocodile hunter.
He was also like a zoologist, or he had like a degree.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
this guy just like goes in a pond and hunts snakes.
Hot take. I'm over the fucking Irwins. I don't want to hear. It's like every few years another Irwin pops up for a few. I'm like, are we done?
I like the boy. Done? What's his name? Steven? Robert?
Bobby Irwin. There's
what? No. What was it? No.
Robert. Bobby.
Who's
Bindi?
Who is the one that won Dancing with the Stars?
Wasn't it Robert? Bobbert?
Yes, Robert Irwin. Yes, I'm a fan. They're just not Dancing with the Stars. What are you talking about? They're not like all over the internet.
Yeah, oh, it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
They're literally Bindi Irwin was on Dancing with the Stars like truly 2016, 10 years ago.
Talk about I know, and 2016 is back. Okay,
I know, and now their dad is dead. Their dad died from a stingray attack. Let them have their spotlight. Jesus.
Enough. Yeah, like 20 years ago.
He needs to be on the Traitors next season.
Steve Irwin.
No, Robert.
AI. I would rather he's interesting. I don't find the kids very interesting.
You gotta get to know them.
What are the kids? They're not very interesting.
Okay.
Colton's, he doesn't even regret it. He says, I'm a football player. I'm used to taking risks and being aggressive, and I'm not going to change who I am. Colton, change who you are. Stop.
Bitch, motherfucker, you've changed who you are 20 fucking times.
Stop.
From a football player to a bachelor to a stalker to a psychotic, like leaving a tracking device on a woman's car, to being gay, I can't. You've changed yourself too many times. And at the core, I think you're a really narcissistic sociopath. And I think you don't deserve to be on our television. You just don't. I have a grudge.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Robert Irwin,
Okay, fine. I get it. I accept it. Now that you put it like that.
He's just as bad as Colton.
Now that you put it like that, I'm fine. Team against Robert Irwin. That's fine.
Yeah, I think they're the same person.
Yeah.
Wait, you think he chose to be gay? You think it's all a fart?
No. Listen, no. Here's the thing. Okay. If you want me to break it down and what I really think, I don't think he chose to be gay. Obviously, that's not a choice. But I think he chose to go on The Bachelor as a gay man pretending to be straight. Okay, there, we can talk about that nonstop of like, okay, gay people, I always knew I was gay, but was always in the closet. I never dated a girl except for in high school. I would never go on a TV show knowing I was gay and then come out. And I don't care about that part. What I'm talking about is as soon as he came out, he kind of culturally appropriated gay culture to kind of reinvent himself. That's what I have a problem with. He went from being like a bachelor. He really, it is cultural appropriation to me, where he's like, yes, mama, slay mama. Yeah, honey, you don't deserve to have that. You haven't earned that. He just immediately, here's the thing. He became the face of gay men when he did like the Netflix show. And there were actual gay people who have lived in that experience for years and years and years who have never gotten that kind of opportunity. And that's what I have a problem with. As soon as he says he's gay and starts clicking his tongue and snapping his fingers, everyone's like, yes, we want that. Just because he's mask presenting. But there are so many other gay men who have actually lived in that experience and actually have that experience who don't get the same opportunity and who get kind of hated. And that's what I have a problem with. And I just think that he's just using this platform. I just don't like him. I don't like him.
Yeah, because he's more like palatable to like the general public. It's like this
and
like
he got lucky
thing.
and you know, good for him for using it, but like we see through it. Good for him.
No, it's very obvious.
Doing it. Good for him for doing it and like using his platform and doing all of that. And yeah, his stalking allegation. Yeah, it came right after the stalk. It's very like Kevin Spacey, where he's just like, nope, I'm dodging it. But good for him for using this opportunity to like get forward in his career. But we have the opportunity to call him out because I think he needs to be called out. That's all I'll say. That's my big hatred of culture. That's where Colton. That's where it comes from.
That was very well put. You know, and I think you'll continue to hate on Colton throughout the podcast.
Just wait till the next episode. I'm gonna call him the F slur. Just get ready. Countdown. But he again. But also, I can't. I'm sorry. I don't mean to disagree. But I can't. He still has the straight white male perspective of I won't be wrong. I'll never be wrong. I'm always right. Everyone follow me. I know what I'm talking about. Bitch, you don't. And that's also where I'm like, a gay man would never be that. Like, a gay man would kind of like reflect upon himself and go, am I going too hard against Tiffany? And let me just pump the brakes real quick. He is a straight white man who is not going to do that. That he still has that mentality. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate Colton.
And now Jordan says, and now welcome the secret guest for the podcast, Colton. Colton, come on down.
I'll debate his ass. I'll fight him. I'll fight him.
That'd be great if I had exit interviews for this. Let's get to the we get to the after the roundtable. Michael tells Kristen one of the three hunks is probably a traitor: Rob, Steven, or Colton. I feel like Michael just is probably always naming people. He's probably listed everybody as a traitor.
I was like, he clocked it, but also he's
named everybody. He's named everyone.
He's accused fucking everyone. He's accused Alan.
Yeah.
He's literally like, your words don't matter anymore. And I think like everyone knows that. So I think everyone's literally just like treating him like a child while he's like spooning and shoveling macaroni into his mouth from a plate and like holding his cup with both hands. They're treating him like a toddler.
Hey, that's how we eat in New York City, okay? That's the only way to eat, where we talk trash and we are trash, okay?
Yeah. I don't know how I would interact with him on this. I think everyone is avoiding him. Everyone's trying to avoid him. Whenever he goes into a room, everyone leaves the room. I feel like that's exactly how I would be.
We see that people just start walking out of the room.
They're like, I can't deal with this. He gives me a headache. They need to call him out more. I would just be like, you're annoing. You're very annoying.
You would have a hard time because you'd be trying to avoid Colton and Michael.
Oh my God, I'd go into one room. Oh God, there's Colton. The other room. Oh Mike, I'd honestly hang with Michael. I'd be like, Michael, let's talk about Colton.
Let's talk about New York City. Yes. What do your New York City instincts tell you about Colton, Michael? Tell me about it.
He's like, on the b-ball court. When does this motherfucker play basketball? I can't. I don't know if you talked about the tweet where it compared him to Demi Moore as the monster and the substance. They look exactly alike. I'm like, it's eerie how alike they look. It's so funny.
The Traitors turret, they decide to keep Ron, Michael, and Jam Jam for obvious reasons. So their options are Johnny, Monet, Tara, Maura, and Steven. I like how Rob says Tara is valuable because she has no idea what's going on.
And it's true.
Yeah.
You literally, yeah, you'll tell her what to do and she'll do it. She literally has no, she's the charade of this season where she's like, wait, what? We're supposed to vote people out? Like she doesn't know anything. And I really had high hopes for that gay Johnny Weir. That's what I'm talking about. Johnny Weir he should have the kind of pedestal that Colton has, but I'll stop talking about that. But Johnny Weir, I had really high hopes for, but he's truly giving nothing. He's truly, honestly giving not a damn thing. And that's what's really like, it's disappointing. He's really dropping the ball for the gay community.
He has some skeletons in his closet too, but they're more mixed than Colton.
Yeah.
Just saying. But no, I really like Johnny Weir. I did too, but yeah, him and Tara.
They're kind of flopping. They are really flopping. They're kind of like, what? But I think if I was a traitor, I would kind of keep them too, because they're kind of clueless and are harmless. And you kind of want to take them to the end.
Oh,
right?
Definitely. Yeah.
You want to take them to the end and then cut them.
Tell them. They don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just here for, the Olympics and wherever they are, Italy, winter, wherever the fuck is happening.
And then Maura's just wrong about everything. She's an AI, so she.
Yeah, you can just.
Everyone else is kind of like very strong-willed and ready to fight for who they think is a traitor, but they're all wrong. So I would keep all of them.
Yeah,
I think they made the right move.
The problem with Maura is that she's in love with Rob and he's a traitor. So,
but that's good. That's why Rob would keep her around.
Yeah. Oh, are we talking from traitor perspective or faithful perspective?
Traitor. I'm talking from traitor perspective.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, either way, you'd want to keep fucking Johnny and Tara around.
Yeah, because they don't know anything.
Even as a faithful, they'll vote with you, or as a traitor, you keep them around.
Exactly. You just go like this. Hey, Tara, just vote for Jam Jam today. And she'll be like, okay.
Okay. Who is that? Okay.
She's like, I want some jam.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess they decide to kill fucking Monet, which sucks.
No, I think that's smart because Monet was saying Lisa's name. And what's smart is Monet only said it to Candace. So there's no way of that getting out.
Yeah, no, it was smart, but I like Monet more than those other people. I mean, it's like all the interesting people, but it's smart. No, the Traitors are doing a good job. I have no real complaints about what the Traitors are doing.
And none of them are gamers, which is amazing. Like they're doing,
which is
really
why
good.
They're good at it, because the fucking gamers always overplay.
Yeah,
always.
and yeah, they're making the right moves, and that's the thing. I think that's the thing. They're not thinking 4 moves down the line. They're thinking Monet said my name. She only said it to Candace. We gotta kill Monet. It doesn't matter. Like, oh, but Johnny might pick up on it 4 moves from now. We got to get Johnny now. They're really living in the moment and voting where their hearts are and where the danger is, which I think is a very good strategy that really hasn't been done before.
Yeah, because I think a lot of times the gamers are, you're right. They think 4 moves ahead instead of just thinking also like, oh,
exactly. They're all like, oh, we got to play we got to play chess before checkers. Checkers is a fun game. Checkers is a fun game.
But it's also like, oh, just like you just want to hide yourselves. Like, don't let people know who you are is the first thing, even before you're killing people. Do you know what I mean? Like,
and Survivor is a 40-day long con game, and so is Big Brother. It's like 100 days. This is like you got to survive every week.
Yeah.
And you cannot think of what's going to happen in 4 moves. You have to literally just kill the danger that's in front of you, which today was Monet, which I think was so smart.
Yeah. R.I.P. Let's get to episode 5. Let's get to breakfast. Everybody is obsessed with the fucking salmon at breakfast. No one calls it lox, but every time they come in, they go, "Where's the salmon?" And apparently it's been confirmed they only wanted to eat the salmon at breakfast. I thought that was surprising. They all like
interesting
smoked salmon.
I like a smoked salmon.
Yeah, smoked salmon's good. I'm just surprised that was the hot.
Well, I guess what else is there? A croissant?
Yeah, croissant. I don't know. Egg. I don't know. Maybe no eggs because it's more of a. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to play Traitors to
exactly.
figure it out.
We'll have to become celebrities and then do the Traitors.
Well, they're doing civilian Traitors now.
I know.
So
I might apply.
you should. But don't forget where you came from, okay?
I won't.
Right here.
I can't wait.
On the podcast you don't follow.
A year from now, everyone's like, Jesse is gay and we hate him because he's representing gays wrong. I'm like,
he's culturally appropriating gay culture.
I'm like, well, you got me.
Dorinda just fucking hates Ron. She is like going.
But also, Ron came for Dorinda.
What do you say? What did he say? I forget what he said.
Did she come for him?
At the round table. At the round table later.
Did he come for her first? I was like, leave my drunk aunt's name out of your goddamn mouth. Don't come for Dorinda. But I don't come for Dorinda. But I forget who accused who for your.
Oh first. Yeah, he thinks she's a traitor. Yeah.
Because he was like, you and Michael are traitors, and I'm like, don't lump me with Michael. I'd hate you forever. But when he said her name, I was like, he got to go. You cannot be coming for Dorinda. You cannot be coming for Dorinda.
Yeah. Rob's overalls are back too. I think we're all really happy.
Take it or I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
We're really happy about it. Finally, they're back. You don't care? You're not team overalls?
I don't know.
How does he pull them off? I can't pull them off. I look like a farmer. I look like an idiot. I wish I
went through a phase. Honestly, swear to God, 2016.
Oh my God, the best year ever, especially like November.
I think I still have like 4 or 5 pairs of overalls from Forever 21.
I'll borrow a pair. I'll look so good.
You should. Quick sidebar. I was hooking up with someone in a bathroom and drunk, of course. And we were making out in a bathroom stall and they seductively unbuckled my overall in the front and it completely sobered me up. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing? You're unlatching my overall strap. I was like, we're in a bathroom. I'm in overalls. You just unbuckled my overalls. We're done. And I ended it there. There's nothing more sobering than another man trying to take off your overalls.
Yeah, it's not very sexy.
I felt like a baby being changed.
Yeah.
We gotta nip this one right now. Sorry, here's my number. He never texted me back.
So it didn't feel like you were two farmers. Like it didn't feel like pastoral to you.
He wasn't wearing overalls. It was just me.
Yeah, if you're both wearing overalls and you had like hay in your mouth, it would feel like you were pastoral.
It was not.
You were in like the stall of. You can imagine you were in a bathroom stall. You were in like a horse stall. You know.
Yeah, very broke.
That would have fixed it. Yeah,
that would have been something.
Yes.
But yeah, so I like my overalls. I would always wear a shirt under it, though. I would never be as bold as Rob.
Yeah, you're not a snake catcher from Bama, you know.
Thank God.
Well, after breakfast, Lisa starts to push Ron's name around, and Candace does too. I'm like, you guys don't need to. Everyone hates him. Okay.
Yeah, but they have to.
I know they have to do something. They can't just be like Dan Giesling and say nothing.
Yeah, and they were convincing. Because they've been consistent this whole time against Ron. Because he went after Portia so hard. And it makes sense. It's logical why, if they were faithfuls, to be going after Ron. So I think they're doing a really, really good job.
Yeah. And then people start to talk about, like, why would we let someone like Colton convince us to push out Tiffany? Colton?
Mm-hmm.
That guy? The stalker?
In that vest? Ugh.
Oh, the vest was so bad. That was bad.
I was like, we gotta let the vest rest. We gotta put that vest to rest.
He also did the Princess Diana fleece, which I was ranting about, was so bad. He's so bad. I fucking hate it.
But then Alan comes in his vest, and I'm like, ooh, diva.
Oh, the murder thing? Yeah, that was great.
Like, where is it? Funny. I'll pay as much money as I can for it. I loved it. I was obsessed. That's how you do a vest.
Yeah, everything Alan does is great. Ron talks to Eric and Mark and tells them he thinks it's Michael and Dorinda. And Kristen tells Candace she knows it's Colton for a fact because he doesn't act like it's a team game. So it's a fact that he's a traitor. Kristen has figured it out.
Yeah, she seems smart, but she's so wrong. She's so wrong.
I just don't get why people go, I'm 100% sure. I figured it out.
Yeah. And I think this cast really goes on evidence, but there's no everyone's playing so like, I just know from my heart that it's this person because I feel like it is because of like generic reason 1, 2, and 3. I feel you would have to really come up with some evidence. Like, I heard this person's laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I saw them go I would be like, oh, I saw 3 people go into a secret room together and I overheard them. That's the only evidence I fucking want.
Portia literally said, I killed Ian last night. I'm a traitor.
Yeah.
And then she ended up not being a traitor. It's iconic.
It's so good. Yeah.
But when Kristen said that, she said it to Candace, right?
Yeah.
I thought I'd be like, I'd kill Kristen next because that would put so much heat on Colton. I think that would be a good move.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't it? I think it would.
Wait, but she only said it to Candace, so why would that
I would spread it a little bit. I would spread it
be like, yeah,
if I was Candace,
putting
be like,
around.
Be like this. Hey, hey, Johnny Weir and Tara. Guess, Kristen, what did you just tell me? And have her, but then Tara and Johnny wouldn't know what the fuck was going on. They'd be like, what are we doing? What's going on? Who are you?
Like, when do we go into town?
Yeah. Can we go back to our hotels?
Yeah. What is up with their fear of water? Why are they
in a fountain too? That's so funny.
Is it their kryptonite? It's like they're fucking Bruce Willis and Unbreakable.
Yeah, so both of them hate water. Maybe my theory is maybe they ice skated like on a real pond. It was kind of like a Good Son thing. Have you seen The Good Son, starring Macaulay Culkin and the kid from who is the guy from The Lord of the Rings, the little troll?
The little troll.
Eli. What's his name?
Frodo?
No. Yeah. Who is he?
Elijah Wood.
It's a little Elijah Wood and little Macaulay Culkin. It's a movie. Why am I promoting The Good Son? But
everybody goes see The Good Son.
But
in theaters
they're ice skating, and then there's a crack in the pond, and then someone falls in. So that's my theory on why Tara and Johnny are afraid of water, because they probably
stepped together. They were like holding.
They were skating on a pond, a la The Good Son, and then one or both of them fell into a hole and then went underwater and almost died. Adds up, doesn't it? Doesn't that make sense?
That makes sense. So everybody go get food at High Tops and then go see The Good Son in theaters now.
It's a good movie.
All right. Well, but this whole factual fucking evidence thing. Yeah, they gotta.
But here's the thing. What would get me is there was factual evidence where Portia said, I killed Ian, right? Or we killed Ian.
Yeah.
And that turned out to be wrong. So I wouldn't know what to believe. I'm like, that's the most fact-based evidence that someone is a traitor, saying we killed Ian, right?
I don't know what's real anymore.
But if that doesn't turn out to be real, then I don't know. Then you can't trust anything.
I feel like everybody's playing the game like it's the mole. Like, the traitors generally aren't gonna like sabotage like the challenges. They're not gonna sabotage like a team game. It's like he's not playing like a team player. It's like it's like, but a traitor would want to play like a team player to disguise themselves. Yeah, it's not the mole. They're not saboteurs.
Yeah,
like that's not the way it works.
Yeah.
Let's get to the next mission. This is the one with the fountain and the shields and stuff.
Okay, I was paying attention for this, and I liked this challenge, and I liked the stipulations.
Yeah, I liked how, I mean, I don't know the actual order that they found the statues, but I did like how they showed the two final teams finding 4 shields and like building up like that.
I loved it.
Yeah. So we see Rob decides not to try and sneakily steal a shield. And then Lisa, Colton, Candace, and Mark get to a statue with 4 shields. And Colton says he's one of the louder voices. And if he doesn't take it, he thinks he's going home. Please don't take it. And Dorinda, Johnny, Michael, and Natalie come to 4 shields. And Natalie is like, I trust myself, but not anyone else. And she says she can see a twinkle in Dorinda's eyes. Do we think anybody took the shield?
Here's what's so funny. We know that Colton and Lisa and Candace didn't, but I was like this the whole time. I was like, I don't know. Lisa and Candace, this is where they kind of flopped for me, because all they needed to say was, ooh, diva, Colton, go get that shield. And he would have picked it up. All they needed to do was be like, ooh, Colton, get that shield, girl. And he would have gotten it. All he needed was a tiny bit of peer pressure from some housewives, and he would have done it. They really flopped their shit by not doing that. Because it was Lisa, Candace, Colton, and who else?
Lisa, Colton, Candace, and Mark.
They would have done it. Who the fuck is Mark?
Exactly. Dancing with the Stars. Mark
I
Ballas.
feel like the ball. Ooh, diva, get that shield, girl. And then Colton would have been like, ooh, diva, me? Oh no, not me, diva.
Oh, boots the house down, queens.
Boots the house down, shield, girl. That's all they needed to do. Why wouldn't they do that? They kind of flopped. He had 2 powerful women. Like they knew their position with him. Maybe they don't know the lore. Maybe they don't know. I don't. But so we know that they didn't, because Lisa and Candace in the turret were like, we didn't get it. So if anything, it would have to be who are the other 4?
Dorinda, Johnny, Michael, and Natalie. I think there's a good chance.
I think they might.
That Natalie was like, yo, we got to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why wouldn't you? Who cares?
Otherwise, what's going to happen? No one gets murdered? Who cares? That's so boring.
Yeah, if you have the shield, why would you care that anybody got murdered? They don't have alliances.
And here's my question, because I don't know. I don't think I don't get it. But if you did take the shield, you're 4, right? Yeah. Only you 4 would know, because the it's not public knowledge who took the shields, right?
No.
To the traitors, is it? Do the traitors know who took the shield?
No.
So let's say Natalie took a shield. If they try to kill Natalie, she stays alive because they don't know that she took the shield.
Yeah, isn't that? It's been so long, but isn't that how
that's what happened with Bergie? That's what happened with Bergie. But so the traitors probably only get told a shield was taken, but we're not going to tell you who.
I would assume that's what happens, correct?
Okay, but either way, they would still kill Colton, which would work. So it would be fine.
Yeah, so you think they're going to kill Colton?
I think they would. I think it would be smart.
Is this just wishful thinking? Are you manifesting it?
It's wishful thinking. We can get to it later. But I do hope that someone did take a shield, because otherwise it's kind of like, why did this episode happen?
It's just such a waste to not. It's like,
but whoever said next time there's 2 murders, I think that would be a great twist.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
If there are no murders tonight, there's 2 murders tomorrow night. I think that would be a good twist.
Yeah. Well, Alan doesn't reveal if anybody took the shields. We like that. They win the money, blood. We get back to the challenge.
Ooh, this is where it fires up. I was locked in. Someone was trying to talk to me. I was like, don't talk to me right now. I need to lock in.
Dorin, because you were like, guys, I'm going on reality alert tomorrow.
It was just so compelling to see the drama. It was good drama. It was very good drama.
You didn't tell anybody about reality alert.
What's funny is a commercial came up for like the Traitors Talk Back podcast.
Why my boyfriend bringing this other podcast up?
And my boyfriend went, "That's the one Jesse's doing," and everyone believed him. And I was like, "Yeah."
So Dorinda and Ron have this really awkward moment And he just tells Dorinda and
to her
Steven he
face, to
thinks
her drunk face. Ugh.
yeah.
She was like, who do you think it is? And he was like, I think it's you. And I was like, damn, Ron, you are not good at this game. He is
No.
not good at this game. You don't tell someone that you think it's them. That's like the
No.
cardinal sin. That's the rule number 1 is you have to be sneaky about it.
I thought he was a nice, affable person. Is his
This
whole thing a
no, I
lie?
swear to God, this episode really turned me against him. Because
Yeah,
like that little pipsqueak voice ain't doing it for me anymore.
we should cancel him.
When he told Dorinda, I don't give a fuck about you or your family. I was like, that hurt. That hurt me. That Dorinda's husband died. She had to bury her husband, and she probably wants to tell everyone about it, but he doesn't give a fuck about that. I'm hurt on Dorinda's part.
I had no idea. He probably didn't either. That's so bad.
Because he wouldn't listen to her. Because she was like, I had to bury my. He's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. I don't care about you or your family.
About whatever you're gonna say.
That's so horrible. He's like, I don't want to tell you about my fucking family, bitch. I'm like, who are you? He's been hanging around Michael Rappaport too much. This is awful.
I hate wives. I hate houses.
He could go next. He really is the housewife.
Real.
What did she say? He's the housewife. What? There was
Hunter, the housewife.
This round table, we will get to it, but it was Dr. Seuss. It was all like alliteration based, and I was gagging. But Colton, yeah, back in the castle. I'm so sorry.
Colton points out in the kitchen that everyone but one person who has voted for Michael who voted for Michael night 1 is now gone. Monet, Tiffany, and Rob C. And Jam Jam is the one current survivor.
Mm-hmm. That's a really good read. That's a very good astute observation. I must give it to her.
Yes. Yeah. So are you a Colton stan now or something?
No.
It sounds like you're like obsessed. Are you gonna start stalking Colton?
No.
You're gonna follow his footsteps?
But it also we just have to get into like the meatiness of the.
Okay, well, we're almost there. Okay. Colton asks everyone in the kitchen if Alan changes clothes before he goes to the Traitors.
Yeah, that was honestly smart.
Yeah,
that was honestly a good gotcha. Yeah. That was very good.
But I didn't think that Michael got like that flustered that I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, but Traitor. The way that he responded to all of it made him look so guilty.
Yeah. The way that then he started yelling was, but he's always like this. So I'm like, I don't know.
This set off like the biggest fight, and I swear to God, the whole time I was like this in my mind because I just watched the last episode too. I was like, I hate Michael. Michael is repulsive, repugnant. I hate him. I wish he would be off the show. But then as soon as he started coming for Colton, I was like, God damn it, I'm Team Michael Rappaport right now.
Go Knicks, baby! Go Michael, New York City.
As soon as he started calling Colton out, I was like, get him, diva. Get one in for me, girl. I couldn't help it. It really was the worst of two evils, having to like cheer for who I wanted to like win this fight.
Well, that's like I kept fucking seeing articles like, is Michael Rappaport ruining Traitors? Like I can't watch because Michael Rappaport's on, and I was like, fucking Colton's on here too. Like I mean, obviously what happened this episode is like really bad, but it hadn't happened yet.
Yeah,
this was last week, you know.
But the way here's the thing. He was running around yelling at people, and I'm like, at the end of the day, we know you want to be a housewife. We know you want to be like this. It was a diva off between him and Colton, but Colton can get away with it because he's appropriating gay culture. Michael Rappaport, at the end of the day, is a straight, tall, old, white man. He can't get away with that. That's like if you were to do it, Max. You can't get away with that. You know better than to do that.
Why not?
We'll talk about it later. But
you'll explain it to me. I need to know why he can't do it.
But you have to read the room. You can't be walking in to every single room, yelling at the top of your lungs, cussing people out when you are a big old straight
I
white
know it's like
guy.
Insane. It's like absolutely insane.
So like I'd be scared. I would be talking to production like, you got to get this guy out of here. But he's having a diva off with Colton, who's now as I was watching it, now this is where I was like, well, at least Colton's can get away with it because he's an appropriator of gay culture. So he's actually able to kind of like get away with it, whereas Michael is making himself look very bad. And so I kept going back and forth of like, whose team am I on?
Because you have to support one of them, right?
You do, because it's Colton versus Michael in the end. But the whole time he was running through the house, and you see Jam and Johnny Weir just being like, I can't. Like, they couldn't even be in the same room as Michael. And I was putting myself in their shoes. I wouldn't be able to be in the room with him either. I would be like, I cannot deal with this energy right now. This is too much. You need to take it down to a -5. And he wouldn't do, like, that is scary. That is scary behavior to me. So it was just it was not the slay that he was looking for. It was actually very uncomfortable and eye-opening and not good for Michael.
I think I would probably just be there with the popcorn. I would just be hanging out.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do like that. That's good. It went too far. Like the berating and the following and like the yelling. It's like at the end of the day, like we're on a reality show. We all just want to
No, I mean, that's his fucking problem. He's actually psychotic. Like, he's actually a bad person.
Yeah. Like we all just want to like raise our cameo prices by $20. That's all.
Yeah.
The thing that we want from this experience. You're taking it too far. You're taking it too personally, and it needs to stop. That's where
I will say, until this episode, though, I wouldn't say he was like ruining the show or making it unwatchable for me. From like a performance standpoint, because I was like, there's plenty of shitty people.
But Portia also did say that the editing was in his favor and it was a lot worse than
I'm sure it was terrible being in the fucking house with him. He sucks. He's awful.
Yeah, I will say the first 3 episodes, the first 3 episodes weren't as bad. It was like, okay, this guy is kind of fun and entertaining, and he thinks he's a diva, ha ha ha. But in this last one, it's like you need to check yourself and know your role, and chill the fuck out.
I think I just come from watching a lot of like MTV reality shows where people are so toxic that I'm just like, well, like especially like really like testosterone infected men that I'm like, well,
So that really stole the show. It was him versus Colton, right?
Yes. Yeah. So we get to the round table and Candace starts off.
She's the mediator. She's the mediator. I love it. She is playing the role so well. She's like, well, I wasn't in the conversation. Do we want to rehash what happened?
This is what she says. Do you want to address the shouting? And Michael's like, do you mean my talking? This is how I talk.
And okay, I will say he had me going when he was doing his Dr. Seuss, conniving, colluding, communicating, commandeering Colton. He really was like, I am on his side. I was for the whole rant until the end. I really was like, he might flip this on Colton. But then, of course, he goes too far.
Yeah.
And then he says, he made a really good case. He really did make a good case against Colton about leading the charge against the wrong people, trying to command everyone to do his bidding. But then he goes and he said he has to end it by saying, you of all people would be the best at keeping a secret. And this flipped everyone. If you remember Survivor, I forget which season it was, but it was when Jeff Varner outed Zeke as a trans man. This was the exact thing that happened. And all common sense and gameplay went out the door, and Michael had to leave at this point.
Yep.
But as I was watching it, I was like, Michael, he was like, that's not what I meant. I'm like, you have to now double down, if anything. This is when I was like, you cannot back down. If you said it, you have to keep going. Call him the F slur. I swear to God, I would have had more respect for him had he done that. but he really backtracked and was like, he was Kelly Clarkson on The View, not in the sense that, not like that. I didn't mean that, you lost it there. If he was just like, yeah, because you're gay and played straight for 29 years, that's what I meant, I would have been like, okay, he has a point. But because he looked so like he was just, he lost it at the end for me.
Yeah, I've never seen him apologize for anything before. It was really disappointing that he backtracked on his character. You know, it was
we
really
really saw we saw weakness.
Yeah,
we saw weakness.
He was such a respectable person before, and then it was like, what happened, Michael?
I hope this teaches him in the future to double down on homophobia.
I really hope Michael learned something today.
Yeah, to really never backtrack on your horrible views of the world.
we all learned something today.
Yeah, but that really nothing mattered after that. It was like Michael's going home after this. This was the Jeff Varner moment.
And I think I talked about this at the cast assessment, that I thought that maybe Natalie Anderson would have another John Rocker moment with him, and she kind of did.
She did. She really did. She was like,
yeah, we're not doing this.
Yeah. She was like, you're disgusting. She really did. Everyone really did. And Johnny especially really clocked it and kind of gave it to Michael. I thought that was commendable. Thank God he woke up from the ice and did something. He did something.
Look, he has had to deal with a lot of water. Okay.
Yeah.
There's so much water around the Traitors Castle.
He's like,
he normally lives in Arizona.
Oh, the good son. Oh no, the good son.
No, I just want to say this was really fucking awful. Even though I hate Colton, I was like, dude, what's wrong with you? I mean, we know. But this is what happens when you cast prejudicial, racist, homophobic.
He had it in the bag to flip it on Colton until he brought that up. I really do think had he stopped where right before he said that, I think the table would have been at least more 50-50.
That was his whole thesis that he was leading up to. That was his whole
But no,
thing.
He had he had the alliteration, he had the Dr. Seuss rhymes, and he had the fact that Colton was the one bringing everyone together to vote wrongly. So I think that was kind of a thing to be like, oh yeah, he is completely wrong every time. Is it because he is a traitor? But
would you murder in a box? Would you murder with a fox?
And then, but my fave was Dorinda picking up on it and being like, oh, we're doing letters. Okay, housewife Hunter. I was like, okay, she's got it. I did see a tweet today. There was if production let Dorinda drink 10 martinis every night, she would have had the Traitors found out by episode 3. And I truly do believe that, because she is a superhero when she is blackout drunk. She hasn't been able to get blackout drunk yet, so she's kind of just meh.
Why are they restricting it? They should at least let the housewives drink as much as they want. Can we get some drunk people?
Yeah, we need Dorinda, her hair completely messy, her pointing at someone, but it's off to the distance. We need that energy. That's the Dorinda that I'm waiting for. I saw a glimpse of it when she was housewife Hunter. I loved that. I mean, it was good. And I do think it's so smart for all the housewives to consistently vote for Ron. I think that's so good and such a good, smart move. And they're doing a good job.
I like how Ron's never gonna leave. He's just always gonna be the second place vote. I think I don't know if he'll ever get voted out. He might get murdered before he's voted out.
I know, but again, this really showed me the behind the scenes dynamics. It's Ron doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to get to know anyone. He's taking the game too seriously. Why would you want to be with someone every day like that?
It's weird that he's taking it so personally for someone that doesn't want to get to know anyone personally.
Exactly.
He's so offended by everybody, but is completely unfriendly to fucking everyone.
Yeah, and he's doing such a disservice to his image.
Fuck your dead husband, but also how dare you think I'm a traitor?
It's honestly awful. I'm this is not a good thing for your image or your career. It's not.
Yeah. I know personally, I'm not going to go see him do stand up anymore, which I was totally going to do before.
Yeah, exactly.
The big Ron Funches fan.
Was there anyone else like accused at the round table?
There were 11. It was pretty much just Ron as the housewife.
Yeah, the housewife hunter versus Michael Rappaport.
Yeah, we had 11.
Oh, it was so good. By the end of it, no one even cared that Michael Rappaport was a faithful. They just wanted him gone. And I get that. It's like when you have someone on Survivor who's like eating all the rice or just being annoying. Yeah. It's like you don't care if they're a number for you. You don't care if they have like an advantage that you want. You just want them gone. And this was the exact same thing. They don't care if he's a faithful. They don't care if he has like a superpower that all the traitors will die. They want him gone. This was personal.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I'm down with.
Yeah, I am too. I think once you say something like so homophobic,
and then backtracking, at least commit to it, Michael. I swear to God.
So you think if he committed to it, they would have kept him? Do you think they would have been like they would have stood up and applauded?
He would have kept my respect. He would have kept my respect.
Oh, at least your respect.
At least my respect. Yes. Because now he has like the MAGA people mad because they're like, oh, he backtracked on that hateful speech, as if they're watching this. But he lost his own fans. He lost his enemy. He lost everyone in that moment.
Oh wow! Even the New York Post is mad at him. That's really tough for him. Yeah,
because he didn't commit.
Should we all buy cameos from Michael today? Should we?
And ask him to say the F slur.
Jesse.
It's funny.
Yeah, so Michael's voted out 11-5. Ron getting 5 votes. I bet he's gonna break some record for like most votes without getting banished.
If Ron wins, I'll never watch the show again.
I'll hold you to it.
I don't think he will.
No. Yeah, so the people that voted for Ron were Lisa, Candace, Dorinda, Michael, and Steven.
Why Steve? Oh, Steven was Michael's friend.
Uh-oh, Steven. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, because he's from the Republican OC.
Yeah, very Republican.
He's like, we'll talk after this. He gave his number.
So they still don't know about the shields. After the round table, people are suspecting Colton. They're thinking Colton. Do you know why? It's because of what Michael said. They're like,
they started thinking about it. They were like, wait a second.
They were like, it's really homophobic, but
he is good at hiding in plain sight. He did it for 29 years.
The way that he stalked his ex. Yeah, he's
that's the thing. I don't even think they know about that. I don't think they know about that part.
Yeah, somebody must.
Dorinda didn't even know that he was a bachelor, right?
They're all just too. They're all so self-involved. They only read like Google alerts about themselves. That's their news. Yeah.
Wasn't that a thing? Dorinda was like, "Oh, you were straight and a bachelor. I wish I would have fucked you." Right? Didn't she say that?
Yeah, basically, table? Yeah.
I'm like, "Ooh, girl, drink another mimosa, girl. Ooh, this is the Dorinda I love."
Yeah, I would have fucked you while you were straight. It's like Dorinda. I don't think it would have been that good.
And he was like, "You dodged a bullet." I'm like, he knows.
Yeah,
he knows. He knows. But then maybe you can get to it.
No, you say it. You say it.
Then Colton for once has a good read. And he calls out that Lisa Rinna has been radio silent for this whole time. And I'm like, as soon as he said that, I got the Kill Bill like alarm sound in my head, and I was like, "Oh God, this can't happen." Because then I started replaying it all back in my mind, and I was like, "Lisa is very quiet. It's very suspicious, and they're gonna pick up on it." And then my mind started like flash forwarding, and I'm like, "Are they gonna tell her, and then she's gonna blow it up by being too loud?" I don't know what the right move would be if I were Lisa and found this information out. I think if I was Lisa and they told me that Colton said this, I think I would go 0 to 100 and blow up on Colton. And I would be like, I would flip it on him, you know, and just be like, I was waiting for someone to come after me, and then now I think I would do that rather than continuing to lay low. But maybe that's like a bad move. I don't know. It's a really hard spot. That's why I think Lisa has to kill Colton.
Yeah, I think they should just fucking kill him
if they have a chance to.
Yeah, and that's what they're gonna do. But
if they do kill Colton, who would be number one suspect?
I guess it could be Lisa, but there's so many.
How would it? But then they would have to go. How did it get back to Lisa? Who was at that table? It was Rob, and I forget who else.
It was,
but no one would suspect Rob colluding with Lisa. That's the good thing.
No, because Rob was like, I don't know, I don't really talk to her. Like Dorinda was there. I forget who else was there.
So this is when you pin it on Dorinda.
Yeah, you just pin it on Dorinda.
If you kill Colton, you could pin it on Dorinda. Lisa could be like, Dorinda's drunk ass told me, and then pin it all on Dorinda.
Yeah, I mean, I just think you got to kill Colton.
Yeah,
because I wouldn't be that worried because people are still going to be like, it was Ron, it was Jam, like they're dumb. Like just kill Colton.
And and the thing that Lisa has going for her too is Colton's been wrong about everything. So I would be like this, Colton, you're wrong about everything. You were wrong about Tiffany. You were wrong about Portia. You're wrong about me. I was just, but it is so suspicious that loud ass fucking extra Lisa Rinna is being quiet. So she'd have to really come up with like an excuse of why she's doing this, this really makes me excited to see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because I want to know how Lisa's going to weasel her way out there. But also, there was a tinge of me thinking, like, is Rob going to turn on Lisa? He better not.
I thought that too, because he was like, I'm just here for myself, like.
But he ended up telling her, which I was like, good boy.
Yeah. Yeah, because they did make a pact,
I think they should stay. The thing that always fucks the traitors over is they start going after each other too.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
But that's all the gamers always do. There's no gamers in this trio.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna do the right thing and continue to be a trio until the time comes. I don't think they're thinking 4 or 5 steps ahead. I think they're really playing in the moment, which is good. And in the moment, they still need each other. I think they're doing a really, really good job of gameplay.
Me too. I do think that if there's a lot of heat on Lisa, he shouldn't hold on to her too hard, though.
Yeah. He should definitely be able to vote for her if the votes are all going her way.
Yeah. Or just in a group conversation, he shouldn't like defend her too hard and be like,
exactly.
I think he played it well, just being like, I don't know.
And he shouldn't, he should definitely not like start going after her.
No, he shouldn't go after her, but I think he played it well in the conversation, not going like, no, she's solid, bro. She's solid.
I think, he and Candace, I think, are really good, and I think they're gonna go quite far together.
Yeah, she's cleaned up her act. We haven't seen her saying like things that are off the wall anymore. Yeah. She's more measured.
Mm-hmm.
She started off quite sloppy.
Did she? What did she say?
I just remember like right after she was named a traitor, before she even knew who the other traitors were, she was like, I think Lisa's a traitor.
Oh yeah.
Like, why would you do that? And there's a couple other things where
she did come clean. Oh yeah. She told Portia that Michael was coming after her. She was doing too much.
She was doing too much.
But I think she's cleaned it up, and I think she sees that everyone's a fucking idiot and thinks that they're the leader, and she sees that they're all against each other and none of them are traitors, and so she's like, have at it. I'll play mediator for now.
All right, so
which I think is genius.
Who do we think how do you see the rest? So obviously they say they're going to murder Colton. Do you think that anybody took the shields?
It's Michael, Natalie, who else?
Let me go back to my fucking notes. Dorinda, Johnny, Michael, and Natalie. So Michael's dead, but did that group
drunk ass Dorinda? I think Natalie would be able to persuade Dorinda to take one.
And then Johnny Michael, would take it too,
yeah, and Michael would just be like, sure, why not? And then Johnny would just be like, well, I want to be safe too. So I think Natalie would be able to convince she would be able to do what I wanted Lisa and Candace to do to Colton. Yes, Diva, grab the shield, Diva, make a move, Diva.
And Johnny never got an Olympic gold medal, so of course he's going to
he wants to wear something around his neck.
Got him, loser. Had to dunk on him.
They're really flopping. Something has to happen to them,
Yeah. So who do you feel best about of the faithfuls winning if the faithfuls win? Name your top 3 faithfuls.
I hate them all.
Okay,
I know. Well, no. Okay. Oh God. Okay.
Natalie Anderson.
Yes.
That might be the only one.
Jam Jam, you think?
I think Jam Jam's doing better now.
I think Jam Jam is gonna get I
think he'll get banished.
No. He's gonna get
murdered.
No. What's the other one?
Filleted?
No, where they recruit him. He's gonna get recruited.
Oh, recruited.
I think he's gonna get recruited.
Be a good recruit.
For my third eye is telling me Kristen is gonna be a good faithful.
She's just the one who's always like, oh, I know for a fact. I know for a fact.
I think I do. That I think Natalie is a good choice.
She's just the best. We haven't heard her
playing a very good under the radar game.
Yeah,
where no one has said her name. Not one person has said her name.
No, and she still speaks at the round table, but not too much.
And she's one of the only gamers left. And I feel like, if the Traitors recruited anyone, they would recruit Jam Jam.
Yep.
And so I think you're right on the money with.
She's protected by the fact that Jam Jam is a more recent Survivor winner. That's what I keep saying. Nobody realizes that she won Survivor for some reason.
Yeah. And I think I heard or I read on Twitter that she's only been telling people that she did The Amazing Race.
That's so funny.
And she hasn't told anyone that she did Survivor. And no one knows.
What? That's crazy.
That's what I heard. And no one else outed her.
Yeah.
I want my girl Dorinda to make it far. Someone needs to give her some extra alcohol because then she'll be activated. But I think you have a very good assessment on the faithful that might take it.
Yeah. And then these 3 traitors, I think Lisa's most at risk.
Yeah.
I think
no one suspects, except for Michael, who's gone. No one suspects Rob, his dumbass. Yeah. He's playing dumbass very good. And no one suspects Candace. And can I just say, most of the black people are gone. I would play that. They banished Portia right away. They banished Tiffany right away. They banished Monet. No,
it's very present in the in the show. Yeah.
I'm saying get Ron next. I would play the race card, Candace. I'd kill Ron and be like, they're coming for us. They're coming for us. I would do that.
Oh, you think Candace should intentionally kill Ron and then
be the only one standing? Yes. And then be like, it's got to be one of these white motherfuckers. I would. I think no one's ever seen that before. And I think that's a good strategy. Don't you think? Wouldn't you feel so guilty?
Yeah.
I'm going to banish the only black person on this cast?
The way that the voting's going now, I would be like, guys, this isn't good. I'd be like, why are we only voting out the black people?
Yeah.
I'm like, why, Colton, why are we going after Tiffany?
Yeah.
Why are we only talking about Ron?
Yeah, exactly. So I would.
There inherent bias. Can we just talk about it?
But yeah, no one suspects Candace, which I think she's doing a very, very good job.
No, she is. Yeah.
And if Lisa's able to kill Colton, I think she's also going to be able to snap back and kind of play up her Lisa-isms.
Yeah.
And kind of make her way.
But you want Colton to win the whole thing, right?
No, I want him gone.
And then Victor.
I honestly,
High Tops.
No, I want him to survive, just so we can keep hating on him. but I don't want him to win. I want him to make it a couple more weeks, to have him put his foot in his mouth, to have him be called out on Twitter and TikTok and social media, to be exposed, so we never have to see him again. That's my hope.
He has fans though, right? Does he have fans?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm telling you, the whole gay bar was against him. The whole gay bar was against him. I don't know. Listen, honey, we have heated rivalry now. We don't need Colton. We don't.
Wow. We should get the heated rivalry guys on Traitors next time. But I think they're straight though, right? I think they're straight in real life.
Listen, that's a whole nother podcast, honey.
No, I'm just saying in real life there. Yeah. But we could have them as their characters on Traitors. That would be great.
They could be like substitute hosts for Alan.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That'd be good.
Well, Jesse, thank you for joining me here today on Reality Alert. Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. It flew by, just like the 2 episodes last night at the bar. It was great.
Just like it always does.
I'm sorry if we forgot stuff, but I just had to get to like the meat of it all.
Yeah, I don't think we forgot anything. How could we?
Yeah, and I will say I didn't get a lot of hate comments from the last episode I was on, so I'm expecting a lot more, and I'm hoping to open some. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, come on, bring it on.
Any hate comments, go ahead and follow me. I'm at Jesse_is_awesome on Instagram. Don't try and find me on TikTok because I have a secret TikTok.
Ooh, that's fun. And Jesse and everybody else, be sure to go to us on Instagram. That's at Reality Alert.
I'll follow you right now.
And TikTok at Reality Alert Podcast, and subscribe to us at youtube.com/Reality Alert. We're in video form and audio. Give us 5 stars, write some good reviews, only positive, and patreon.com/Reality Alert. Free trials. I'm gonna be back on Sunday night at 8 p.m. with Katie Johansson. We're gonna be recapping Love is Blind Germany, and then back on Monday on the patreon.com/Reality Alert with fiance Maria. We're going to be recapping the social media coming out of the Love is Blind universe this week. And then next week's Traitors episode is not going to be coming out Friday. It's going to be the Monday, because my sketch team is going to be at San Francisco Sketch Fest. So I'm going to be away at San Francisco. Lots of stuff coming up here on Reality Alert. Thank you, Jesse, for joining us.
Thank
Jesse,
you.
You just got a hate comment. Says,
oh, thank God.
Okay, bye.